discussed about entrepreneurship, enterprise, the qualities of the entrepreneur, and how to identify the business opportunity. Now the next thing what we should know about is about the procedural aspect in starting an enterprise. This is the one key area. If you look at the procedural aspect, one of the key nodal agencies which can help the entrepreneurs in this area is the local district industry center. In the year 1977, the government of India has come out with the concept of district industry center. Prior to this, by anybody who would like to start an enterprise has to rush to the state capital to obtain the licenses. From 1977 onward, a lot of the changes has been made in the procedural aspects and even in fact in the licensing also. Now the district industry center helps the entrepreneurs who intend to start their enterprise at the district level itself. In fact, about 10 years back, the government of Karnataka has launched the Taluka Industry Center concept. But later on it was abolished and it has been merged with the subdivisions. Now, when you look at these licensing authorities, licenses can be broadly classified into three categories. The number one license is the optional license. For example, getting your unit registered in the district industry center is an optional license. This license is needed only when you want to avail the incentives from the government, the respective state government. The next is the mandatory license. These are the licenses any individual who would like to take up any commercial activity compulsorily should take up this license. For example, the obtaining the license from the local body. This is a prerequisite. Without a local body license, nobody can start an enterprise. And in case of certain type of project where the investment limit crosses the prescribed by the government of India, then there is need to obtain the income tax clearance certificate. This is a mandatory license. And like this, there are certain mandatory licenses and there are optional licenses. Third very important license is the product specific license. To give a very example, the FPO license. If whenever you are consuming the soft drinks, please kindly observe for FPO trademark on the soft drink bottle. This is a mandatory. Anybody would like to manufacture the items like soft drinks, he or she has to obtain the license from the FPO. And similarly, when you buy a ghee, there is going to be an AGMARK. This is a license provided for the fat and other related items. Anybody would like to manufacture the oils, edible oils and ghee like this, they should obtain the AGMARK license. Like this, the licenses classified into three broad categories, that is the optional licenses, mandatory licenses and product specific licenses. It's better entrepreneurs just with this make use of the existing information era. If you go to the Google and ask for this, just give a command, the licenses required to start a small scale industry, you will get the entire details. One of the very important website I would like to share with you now is if you can just log on to the MSME website of the government of India, you can find out various licenses that needed to be taken by the entrepreneurs. But one thing I would like to caution you, don't give too much importance to the licenses. This license comes into picture only when you grow, not when you are very tiny. So as I suggested earlier, the most of the entrepreneurs start from the tiny and they grow. As they grow big, all this license comes into picture. Let us not worry about the license like obtaining how to register a limited company. Even if you are keen in coming out with a private limited or public limited company, if you visit the Government of India website, respective website, you will get the details that's needed to start a limited company also.